To break up some of the live streams and episodic gameplay, which I normally like to do, I want to find some place I can just like dump all this fucking information about video games. And so I'm going to do that here right now. Roll that shit. Hey you guys, and welcome to the video about some recent news in the industry of gaming and alongside some bullshit ADHD topics because that's where my brain tends to go. First one up on the list is the Microsoft acquisition of Activision and Blizzard for a whopping $68.7 billion cash. Cold, sweaty, wetty, gamer cheeks cash. Wild. I can list off some of the IPs acquired during this massive deal. Call of Duty, with, of course, the main development studios, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Raven Software, Sledgehammer. Not going to mention the mobile, because fuck mobile. Fuck that. Hard pass. They also got fucking World of Warcraft, dude. It's like huge. The game's huge. The player base is huge. The weight of the player base is huge. Not much of a WoW guy, but this is some good news to you that indulge in such. Overwatch. This is also exciting. And the highly anticipated sequel has been in development for quite some time now. I'm assuming even more on the cosmetics front since it's been the new template for games of this nature and the previously aforementioned titles and publishing studios. Damn microtransactions, man. I mean, I can't say I haven't purchased my fair share, but that's just purely stating it's going to be a model for a while. It's easy to get sucked into that shit. They're going to keep doing it. They want to make their money. You know, we want to look like fucking Spider-Man. Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. This came to me as ironic considering both titles were PlayStation exclusive for decades. And it was with Sony Interactive for so long. It seems weird that Microsoft now owns Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. Like, I grew up, you could only play it on the PlayStation. I think in like 360 era, they had finally like one of the Crash like crossovers to Xbox. Yeah, I was like, that was fucking wild. But up next, also we got Tony Hawk. Hell yeah, dude. Who doesn't love listening to Goldfinger while doing 7 different variants of a kickflip in slow-mo with high gravity while you're playing as Spider-Man? I loved Tony Hawk 1, 2, 3. They had that remaster because I wanted to see them do another one, but they did have the remaster of 1 and 2. 2 was probably my favorite. 3 was really good, but man, it's just such a nostalgic title, and I'd like to see it if it doesn't suck. I would buy it. Diablo. Man, I fucking love Diablo. I'm just stoked to see a bit more from these guys. I'd love to see them do another one, just non-mobile. And I don't even want to get into it. I'm trying to play the mobile games, and I'm pretty sure did Diablo Mobile come out? And if they did, like I just remember them getting booed about even revealing it. They're just like, "What the fuck, man? Why would you do that?" And then they released Diablo 2 Resurrected. They're like, "Sorry, man," and which I'm gonna get it. I love Diablo 2, but we'll wait on that one. We'll get to the next one. Guitar Hero, man, dude, this franchise died so hard off screen. Like I just know it's bound to make a comeback, and hopefully getting hands on a first party guitar doesn't cost my dignity and a whole check. And I would just be delighted to see another one. I really enjoy the Guitar Hero series, and it was so sad to see it go. Sure, it had plenty of reasons, but here's to hoping. And I won't really get much into the legality and fair law competition, just kind of covering the basics of the trade. You can go get fucking clickbaited and 500 IQ deep analysis videos for your fucking big old brain, but that ain't me, baby. I'm just here for the nitty gritty. Up next is the deal from Sony to acquire Bungie for $3.6 billion. This seems kind of high considering Bungie pretty much just has Destiny, which is great and all, like, they don't own the rights to Halo as Microsoft does, but Destiny's still a big game, and it's this deal gives me chills and a quarter chub. Like I would just hope the game continues getting content and expands, and I really do love some Destiny, and I want to hope this is a good win for both parties. Like Bungie getting some Big Brother funds and hopefully not going PlayStation exclusive would be idealistically what I'd want, but let's just be honest, that might not happen. Nintendo Direct is rumored to be coming out this month with some new information. Maybe Nintendo wants some of this acquisition pie, or they can just give up the real goods to talk about Breath of the Wild 2 for fuck's sake. I mean, man, Breath of the Wild 1 was absolute bonkers, dude. I could not stop doing anything but playing that game. I didn't touch my computer, didn't touch my Xbox. I just got all the way up into Ganon and didn't beat him because I just didn't want it to end. It's such a good game. And Nintendo's like always been inside of the console wars, in my opinion, just not as much as Xbox and Sony. Like, Nintendo's always sold an amazing amount of games and consoles, and they have a really good player demographic that fucking shits money into their wallet holes. Me being one. Like, I love the Switch. It's great. It always just seems like weird because there's considered in the console war, but I've always just seen them just killing it in their own way. Like, they don't need to compete as much as Sony and Xbox do. I mean, and that's fine, dude. Do you? Nintendo is just niche as fuck. Like, continue doing that because it works for you. But I just figured since I went on with Microsoft, Sony, I might as well throw in something Nintendo in there. We'll see if we hear something about Nintendo Direct. I'd like to see maybe some Metroid information, anything to just add to my library. Like, they have already a pretty expansive library. I'd love to see some more in there. To make sure this video stays somewhat short, I'll rattle off a few things that I'm excited for in the near and far future. FNAF Security Breach update and bug fixes should be coming soon. It's undisclosed, but I didn't continue my playthrough because of game-breaking bugs. Like, I'd love to put out more episodes, but I'm like stuck in a loop and I don't want to restart. It's pretty frustrating, but it is what it is, and we'll just have to, play it when it's finally updated. And I'm excited for that. It's a quite a fun game. Elden Ring also set to release the 25th of this month. Man, I cannot wait for that. Like, I've been waiting so long. I can't believe it's already February. Time's flying by. I'll definitely be getting down on Elden Ring, man. I'm a big Souls fan. I love that shit. Oh, boy. Destiny's Witch Queen expansion comes the 22nd of this month, just 3 days behind Elden Ring, so it looks like I'm going to have a bit of a fucking hard time deciding what game I need to play. Oh my god, and Apex Season 12's in 6 days. Okay. So I'll probably end up playing a lot of Apex, and then I'll hit up Destiny, and then I'll hit up Elden Ring, and then I could always just go back to Destiny, and then go back to Apex. Like, a game always gets neglected when they just bukkake them all within a fucking week or so. Like, it just happens. Like, it's sad. Halo Infinite Campaign multiplayer sometime in May. We've known this for a while, but I only played a little bit of the campaign because I really wanted to play with somebody because that's just, that's fun. So I'm going to wait till I can play multiplayer. I think I'm going to enjoy it a lot better that way. So, well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It means I always cram so much information. I talk so fucking fast sometimes. All this information into these small videos. So, hopefully you enjoyed it. It's been a while since I uploaded. I like doing news, so this helps me help you. And, I'll probably yell at my computer screen here soon. I'm sure some things are going to pop up, but yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much.